Okay, welcome back to another part of my Gondor campaign for Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer mod. Now we're jumping back in where we left off and we are assisting Dol Amroth right now in a siege against the Corsairs. Dol Amroth are the defenders who are sallying out and we're going to support them against the Corsair army. You'll notice as well there's another Corsair army just behind it. We've got our work cut out for us in order to defeat these guys. Balance of power's sitting pretty well, so we'll jump in and hopefully it lives up to the making. So, this is Dol Amroth's army. The enemies are outside and they had all the siege weapons, but unfortunately they've not went for the attack because I think it'd be far easier for me to come and swipe round them at the back. You'll also notice in this I've changed up the battle deployment. I've now made it a bit easier to be able to see most of the map without the big bar at the bottom. So this will look good hopefully for you guys, and we'll just get right into it. So our armies are coming right in off the area up here. But the problem with this is it takes them a while because they're going to have to go right around the mountain and down, which is going to delay our forces. So, the Corsairs are pulling back. They've just abandoned all of their siege weapons. They do have ballistas, however. Whether that'll be effective or not against all the Dol Amroth's cav, which I've noticed has been quite one of their strong points, especially the Swan Guards. Really good horses. So they'll be a threat to deal with. So I'll maybe put this in double speed just to get through it quickly. I'm still adjusting myself to this new layout, but it looks a lot better, especially for being able to see things. So they're going to sally out in fourth, they're just spreading them out. When my archers get closer, we're going to run them up, maybe provide a bit of arrow support. Not much we can do, I don't want to tire out all my guys. And I don't want to risk them really. This is Dol Amroth's fight, but I want to assist in helping them win. Because Dol Amroth hasn't done really much for me to begin with, but I'd rather have them in power so I have an extra helping hand. Whether I can raise the armies or not to actually fully assist in wiping out the Corsairs and let Dol Amroth build back up and help me with Harad and the Variags, that would be something preferable. We're just struggling for the amount of men that we have to be able to make that change, especially with Enedwaith in the east and Mordor, who are building up their forces for the last few episodes, so it's going to be difficult. But if we keep building up our finances, which I need to do, and just slowly, we're not as going straight on the attack as most of the other maybe YouTubers would play it. But I mean, this is my first campaign back and getting into it, and I don't really want to go in a powerhouse on one. Even, I mean, probably chances of me doing that in this one are not very likely, as I've not put a lot of time in this in probably a couple of years since I actually decided to get this again. But since I heard of the update in this mod, I had to try it out. But I do appreciate all the subscribers that have been coming in, all the watchers, and especially keep leaving your comments and your ideas, and I will fully look through them all. But anyway, back to the battle at hand. The archers are now opening fire against Dol Amroth, who are pushing forward. They seem to be going, just gathering themselves up. I don't think they have much in the way of artillery as in archers, and they certainly don't have any siege kind of weapons. So it's better for them to move in and attack before those ballistas can actually start taking some good shots. Now, what do they have in units? They have some medium infantry, a couple of heavy infantry, but I mean, if they get that Swan Guard in there with the cavalry, they've got no chance. Some light infantry in the back there. There we go, they're firing off the ballistas. My archers are running up, they're already halfway here. We'll actually just group them together and put them at one side. Really, I've never actually used this layout before, so it's quite interesting. It's going to be getting used to it, but I like it. You get to see a bit more, and I mean the bard did use quite a lot of space, where the map still does use a bit. If I could make that a bit smaller, I probably would. But If anybody knows if there's a ways to do that, I would happily look at that. Because I'd rather let you see as much of the screen as possible, because we want to watch the battle. I mean, the map you can see in a smaller scale if you need to. So archers are about to get in a position. Just keep them running. They're focused on Dol Amroth now, but they might break off and attack me, which is why we just need to keep our distance. And we've got skirmish mode ready to put on, should we need to. We'll form up around here. Hopefully that's enough range just to start hitting the lines. Start using my keys a bit more as well. Instead of going to click up here. It was quite handy to have it down there. I mean, quick clicks to the side, but that's because I'm so used to that side. Use my now they're moving on me, but the cav's going to support me. Let's just call a halt here and now. Swan Guard's coming in to help me out. There we go, let's start firing on them. We're still on double speed at the minute because we're still waiting on my guys coming up. Just pepper these guys probably in there we go, look at that, brilliant.
The fortune of battle goes our way.
I'll maybe put skirmish mode on just in case they decide to go against it. We'll use these guys on them on them. Just focus all on those heavy infantry now. I mean, we're peppering them right here. Want to make sure we're not hitting too many of our own men. I think some of these guys have stopped walking. We'll just tell them to walk up to here. One thing I'll say about this campaign is we've certainly had a plentiful amount of battles, and there'll be more to come. But it's going to be a lot of episodes, I would say that, because we are going to slowly expand, and fighting on 3 fronts makes it all the more difficult. Looking back, probably could have done some things differently. Maybe have befriended Enidwaith to try and stop them from attacking me on the side. That would have saved so much resources. But live and learn for the next campaigns. I'm not going back now because we have put a lot of time and effort into these episodes, and I'm not going to stop now. We'll just keep peppering them. We're just about here with our men. Not that we'll need them, I don't think. They'll be breaking most of the... They've lost about 46%, nearly half. They've got them. They seem to have got them in full control here. Some parts they look a bit more loose. They've not taken the ballistas, which is something I would have done. We'll help them out here to be, just keep helping them out. Now these guys have been taken out into nothing here, but they might turn on us. Maybe that'll be good to try and lure them away. I'm not taking the bait though.
Only half the enemy force
There they go. They're down to half now. So the archer fire is coming in for the back there. We could maybe go and help them out, but I don't want to get caught unnecessarily. Probably can actually now. Go and just do some damage to them. There's the army coming in at the back. Very damaged army, I would say. We'll just make our way in. We'll want to avoid those ballistas. Hopefully their cav can deal with them quickly as possible. Them into running as well. They're really making it difficult for themselves by not taking out that artillery. They really should have made that a target. A slow reloading, but if they can get the right hit, they can really do some damage. Let's focus on these archers. They're spread out, and the cav will be able to deal with them as well. Yeah, they're broken now. We just need to kill as many as they can. Hopefully they go for them now. It looks like they are, some of them anyway. Yeah, there we go. Maybe help out in the actual forces now that they've got them off that ballista. Rain arrows down on top of them. The mercenaries routing there. Don't want to do too much friendly fire here either. I'll just try and shoot some of the retreating guys, do some damage on them. There's the heavy infantry, we'll try and hit them actually. I've got a wee last stand in there, the medium infantry, they won't last long. I'd rather just kill some of these guys. Go. The more we kill the better, because these guys will be costing them because they're mercenaries, I'm hoping. Although I don't know when it comes to the Corsairs, I've never used a faction or anything like that.
Our men have slain
There we
the
go,
enemy
general down.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
They're gone. Let's focus on these guys at the back here. Here come my reinforcements. Late, but it's okay. We don't think we even lost a man here.
Behold how
And that's us.
cowardly awed by the victory
I don't
we
understand
won
that. How
here
did we lose
today.
3 men? We had nobody touched us. But anyway, 61 kills as well for just having the archers involved is pretty good. So we've defeated the first army. They've complete routed. But I reckon they've still got some units on the map. I mean, I think enough got away, but we'll see.
Watch for the enemy.
So, they retreated. Glamorous diplomat, they must have been in at Mordor. I doubt they had much success there. Let's speed these armies up. Bringing in some reinforcements to help out. One thing I've not understood is why Harad have not attacked Fanyeland. Just my wee city just on the edge there. It's closer, but they've been focusing more on Amarath, maybe to try and get rid of them quicker, I'm not sure. But I think that Corsairs are really causing them a problem, and to help them out we really need to try something. And here we go, there's Mordor finally moving with the Witch King who's back. They're going to try and retake Cirith Ungol, so in the next turn we'll be focusing our troops to get as many over there as we can. Oh, and here we go. That's a full stack army coming against Boromir here. Okay, so we've got about 5,000 against just over our 2,000, so I'm going to make sure that's going to be a big battle, so I'm worried about some crashes here. Can't even spell. Right, so we'll just save that there, because I mean I've been plagued with crashes the further I've got into this, so I'd rather just make sure that a battle the size of this I'm covered. So we'll fight this in the map, we're going to go for this. But we're going to have to play it a specific way. I mean, 2 armies, 1 full stack, it's going to be tough. But I think I've got an idea on how to play this. But it's not going to be a very offensive way, it's going to be very defensive and using the map for our advantage. Okay, this is the part after my save game where I've had to go back to because this idiocy of this game in parts is just really infuriated me, and I'm going to add the glitch that happened to me at the end, just a few seconds, but I won the battle by clear victory, and they've pretty much just crashed the game as soon as we get back to the battle map with Boromir just stuck on the siege. The only way I'm going to be able to fix this is by pulling back, which is annoying, but I need to do it.
Retreat.
But they're going to attack me again. With an even bigger army as before. And now I'm going to have to fight this. So, we now have to fight nearly 6,000 soldiers as opposed to before.
Break their will.
So I'm very enraged with this, I'm really angry at it. I mean, I won by clear victory and it's just crashed and I can't get by it. So the problem in this is now that we have to fight this battle again. I would love to show you the actual battle, but I can't. But I'm going to run with the same tactics as before and just hope for the best. Although with even more enemies to kill, it's going to really take a toll on my army. So what we're going to do is we're going to just get all our guys up into this corner here. Merge everybody up here. Now, over here, archers are going to sit comfortably. Group them together. Get them in loose. Ensure they're all in skirmish mode to begin with. I'll probably maybe move them even a bit over this way so that we're closer. Keep the cav close by but not too far away. I want to try and confuse them. Somebody's leaving the house at the same time, just great. Anyway, so we're going to hold here and then we're going to form up. And my archers are going to harass them on their way up here.
The enemy are
So we're going to
bringing in
begin.
reinforcements.
So right at the beginning, I'm going to want to get these guys in shield wall. Going to want to form up something like this. And then these guys here. Shield wall again. So I want to make the line quite large as well because it causes them more to spread out. Something like that. And then I want everybody else, apart from them and them, just move into the back corner here, because we're just going to have to hold. Now I might even just try and stretch a bit further, like that, so that they've got more to try and work around. And then we just form up behind. The marchers are going to start attacking them, which should be happening already. Just harassing the enemy at any point. And while we do this, we can move archers around one by one, so some are still firing. And that gives us time to form up at the back here. This will give you an idea of my setup, which worked the last time. But it's going to be more difficult because we're facing so many units. And we'll want my general somewhere in here. Maybe somewhere like that. Just behind the lines, because they might need to move to wherever the heavy infantry's going, and that's who I need them for. My cavalry will be there to help out. My archers are really moving about the wrong way. Pull these archers back. They're getting close. And we've got my cav sitting out here because they're going to try and just do hits and swings at them just when we can. Got all of these guys on guard mode. I still intend to win this. It will mean we pull back and we lose the siege pretty much, but I mean, all you can do is just try and find your way by glitches like Oscaliath, like anything that I've dealt with already in this campaign. It is disappointing because I pulled off a really good victory here. And I would have in other glitches, but it's just not to be, so no point moaning over it anymore. But if anybody has fixes for the future, I would really appreciate them because it is very infuriating. Let's pull these guys back, they're getting caught out. Not losing much arrows, which is annoying. On. Pull them back. Just run it in layers, because they're getting very close. We'll pull these guys back again. We'll just open fire with these archers now. Make sure my cav is just out the way, but ready to cause some havoc. Pull these guys back now. Come on, what he's doing. It's working our way back. Move our cavalry just out a bit more. Now we'll pull these guys back behind the lines. They're coming out. Want to just hold back there now, because I'm going to target that general. If I can get a good swipe on him before they notice what I'm doing, it'll be really effective. I would like to hit some of their archers, but I don't think we've got a choice. We're really cornered. Let's get behind the line. Now they've not paid attention here. Just let him get a bit closer. I'm going to smack right into his general, because if we can kill his general, that'll be very good for us. Have a go there now. As long as they don't notice. Just tighten up the formation. Let's get out of there before we get hit. There's these archers sitting right there, let's go for them. Then it's all a matter of defence. Go out there again for that heavy infantry catches us. My guys will move. Come on, come on, come on. They're already descending on my lines. Get my archers to focus on more primer targets. There's some heavy infantry out there, let's hit them. Where's that general going? I want that general. Let's get him. Kill his general, that'll really send them into a backflash. Out again, we'll go for another charge. Or they can react. They're already engaging my front lines, but I'm too busy trying to pay attention to him. Kill this general, it'll be very much easier for us. Focus on some of the light infantry. Boom! Killed him. Good. That's what we need. They're going to try and react, but I'm going to get out of there. Load them all over here. The general's dead, that's all we needed. Then I'll catch my cav if I can get a good left. There we go. Lovely. This is what I did in the last one. I killed his general and it worked, so I'm going to do it again. But it's not my fault. I would happily not replay it, but the game decides to glitch, so lets me know a bit of the weaknesses of the enemy. Those archers are who I want to hit, but they're surrounding them. They know exactly what I'm going to go for. Let's try and do a circle on them. They already know where I'm going to go, so let's go back this way. We're holding the line here. Get my general into the front lines. Maybe just in with them there. I'll look out for where the heavy guys are, because that's where you want to take them out. Make sure my cab's not taking any hits. There's the reinforcements coming. Let's go and finish these guys off. Sitting there easy and ready to kill. No focusing on their archers, I just want to try and kill their troops. So let's maybe put these archers over here, fill out the lines. How much else they can be of use now? I want to thin down their troops. Some heavy infantry at the back there, we can focus on them. Somehow, some of my archers have managed to get into a melee. That's not what I wanted them to do. I think we've about finished these guys off. Let's get out there. These cav are going to be vital later on. Alright, that's why they were attacking for some reason. Now they've decided to get involved. It's because these guys keep running back. I don't like the line gap here. I want to maybe fill that out a wee bit more. Make sure we're not getting hit round the sides. Give as good as we get. Keep raining them with arrows. Just got to hope to damn hell that we beat these guys. Let's just have a swipe at these maulers. We may as well. They're drawing them out on their own. Let's just have a wee charging at them here. It's more like it. Let's get out of there again. They're running right into them. Come on, behave. Look at that. Unbelievable. Cav shouldn't be doing that. There's our other general. How about we're going to have a swipe at him? Boromir seems to be getting targeted by their archers. Let's just put him in loose formation. Use one of my defensive stances. There we go, let's hit that general. And take it 2 for 2 here. Guys are exhausted, but we need them here. Come on. Pull out and we'll go again. Just not listening. Come on. Look at this. Get out of there. Love this game to bits, but seriously, some of the wee things like Cav should be reacting a lot better. You can't really do a hammer and anvil or a constantly hit and then retreat, hit, retreat, but you can't do that if they're not listening to your orders. We need to get right away so these guys aren't keep getting caught because they're just going to die. They are descending on us. Boromir is taking more hits. The archers know who to target. Fill out our lines here a bit more. Archers have got no more use standing and doing nothing. So we go back at these guys again. We'll go around this way. Oh, we'll wait. And we'll go round. Let them try and react. Around. Let's keep them running after us, that's fine. And right in at the back of them. Get out there again. Try and sneak another way attacking them when we get the chance. Losing horses like it's nobody's business. But we've done well so far. Just need to wait and their archers running out of ammunition now. Just spread Boromir out as far as possible because they're targeting him with the archers. Not all of them, but most of them. We've already got some routing, that's good. What do you think you can get me, huh? Look at this. A brave general right there. Right, I can just keep luring them all away. Not committing their full forces. There we go, he's turned these back now, let's have a go at him. He'll react, but if we can hit him first. It's because we're exhausted, we're not moving as fast as I would want to, because they are moving very fast. And the guys are going to try and react. Using all their heavies to try and do it. Oh, they might react in time. No, 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 no. Not doing much damage to this general, he's a tougher one than the last one. And we're losing more than we're actually getting out of this. All we can do here is hold. Let's just commit now. I mean, there's no much else. Oh, wait. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. The archers sitting out in the open, I'd rather commit to them. But we can't because there's one stupid fucking horse stuck in there. Dead now, fuck him. They could have left open though. I think they've just realised this, or they're running back, whatever they choose. Look at this, look at what we're holding against here.
Seems almost certain.
18 to 32 as well. Dude, these archers are coming after us, they're brave. Let's go then. They'll probably beat my cav, to be honest, in terms of third age. If I can just keep targeting their archers, that's fine with me. I think we start fleshing out these lines here. Keep my archers at the back. I only want to commit them if I really need to. Up here, that's where we seem to be taking a lot of damage. No, 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 no. I don't want you doing that. Just sit there. Sit nice. And that's my archers as well, that's not even the guys I need. We're really breaking them on this side though. Still throwing guys in. We're holding very well. How's my cav doing? Really shit. Look at that, getting beat off archers. That's the thinking in this game. Which should never be. I mean, they're yeah, sure, if they're upgraded archers and that, but they're not. I'm going to do a quick pause here, guys. Just calling this a tactical break here. Okay, so we're back into it in 2 minutes. Right, and here we go, straight back into the fight. So, back where we left off. All about holding here. Spread our guys out. Now we're no risking Boromir until we really need to. I think they're about out of archers, so let's just get our guys back together. Oh, look at them. Broken, broken, that's what we want. Because we killed that general, it's going to make it a hell of a lot easier on us. We're almost, we're about 20% killed in front of them. This is what I done in the last one with half the reinforcements they had. This is even going better, I suppose. The crashes helped me, but still, we don't capture the base. Like, these crosses are still going. Holy shit! No, just keep going. Just fight. I'm dead anyway. It distracts them all from here while we kill all these guys. Look at all them running. That's fine. They can run all they want. I mean, if we can get Boromir back to where Kirandros is, that's fine with me. Because there's no chance we're going to take that city. No way. They've got too many troops. And I guarantee you more will come out that Black Gate even if we win this. I mean, they'll flood armies out because they've been sitting for the last few episodes doing nothing. And they're probably one of the most wealthiest factions in this, with me. So, they'll have armies. And you can see the two we've got at Cirith Ungol. We can't fight in all these fronts. And this seems like a very small price to pay. This small city for all the units we're trying to expend up here, so no, we'll have to focus elsewhere. But killing these armies gives us good experience. We get back, and then we've got a defending army that we can split to help Cirith Ungol. We can defeat the armies there, we could push in because all the other guys are up north. I mean, there's so many opportunities. You can see they're breaking the line quite a bit here. My generals help them hold. It's all light infantry though, I mean we should be able to handle that. Should. Push. They've got no more archers, so push Boromir just behind the lines. And they've got the heavier infantry coming at this side here, so I'm going to move a general down here. I'm not going to put Boromir in just yet, we're saving him just for the right moment. A general's going to come down here though. They do still have archers actually, damn. They can focus on archers all they like, that's not the main problem here. My general needs to stop spreading out so much. May actually get him killed this, but we need to put him where we need him, and it's here with these maulers. They're going to be the hardest infantry to fight, and my guys are not up to that task. Boromir can get used here when we need him right, but I mean we've still got all this to deal with. We need to use him right. We'll maybe just use Boromir in the back line here, and we'll use defensive stance. But maybe not, we'll maybe use him down here with my other general. Boromir's going to get caught in here if he doesn't pay attention. I take these archers and throw them in. I mean, we've not got much choice, we need to fill the gaps. Put Boromir in here to help fill up as well. I mean, they're looking very well defeated. Even though they look like the bigger force, we've got them, I think. Look at the balance bar, 30 to 54. Really good. They commit their general and he dies, even better. This is what I've done in the last fight, but we probably half the reinforcements, just over half of the reinforcements. Now they've bolstered it. I mean, it's helped me a bit because I now know how to beat them, so both of us losing the situation because I could have taken that city. But that might have left me more exposed, so I'm definitely pulling back with this army, that is the plan. But yeah, at the end of this episode I'll show you, it'll be a couple of seconds clip, and show you what the problem is that I encountered. This line's getting a bit too bold for light infantry, just form your line again mate. I want to get caught right out. Let the fresher units at the back take over the fighting, we'll just get back into position. We've really got them in the back now. Because we killed that general, it's just threw them all off. That's fine if they all retreat, I don't care. As long as we keep Boromir's army intact, because we really did isolate ourselves up here. But if you're ever in doubt of how you're going to beat a bigger army, this is a way to do it, because you're covered on these flanks. Because Mordor rely on their numbers to outflank you. This way you force them to come in at you. And if you layer your armies right, keep the fresh guys at the back, shield walls in the front, you can really do the damage on them. It looks like they're committing their general now. If we can kill him, GG.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time
Oh,
to
they look
press
like they're
the
trying to
attack.
run a bit. Start committing our troops into it then. I'm going to butcher as many of their troops as possible. Them all are all breaking. Still got a lot left. We'll form up along here. We'll start trying to circle them. My guys are just getting a bit too bold here, but we'll just send them in here. Let's get around the side of these guys. Now it's just turn from defence into offence. Run Boromir out here. We'll try and get around the back of them. Boromir's useless troops as usual, just getting caught out. Don't run through the fighting, for crying out loud. It's all about how you drag them out like that and how far they space themselves apart. Now, like, there's their general coming for a fight. You want a fight? No problem.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Have a go.
They have lost half their men.
See who wins this fight, eh? Hopefully we killed our other general. Don't you dare try and run. My main goal is to have Boromir and Faramir alive at the end of this campaign. I mean, the ages might outstretch them, but for as long as they can, not dying in battle, that'd be perfect. But, I mean, look at that balance bar. For what we faced, a lot of them that killed are actually the ones that fled, I think. I want to kill this general at least. Hopefully Boromir wins the fight up here, he should. You can see Boromir and all that. Are these maulers now running? I'm not running yet, but we're getting there. Might kill as many of them as possible. I know what Boromir is. Hope he's not caught up in some fight. The problem with the units in this, they do get split up quite easily. Killing these maulers as many as we can. No chance.
It's time to press the attack.
The general got away, which is poor. But kill as many as possible here. Boromir's warmed up so he can outrun these guys. I'm taking as many with me as I possibly can. Look at that, easily running through them. But if you kill the generals, it's a great example of killing those generals. How much damage you can really do against twice the enemy, because if that general had survived, I mean, it would have been a different battle, I think. Well, let's just go and kill these guys now, we'll speed up a wee bit. Boromir should still be able to catch these guys. Still running after them, catching them all, thank you. I'll take all those kills. This might seem petty at this point, but really you need every kill you can get against these fuckers. Boromir's very tired, but he's still catching these guys. We'll probably call it at that. I mean, we've done some good damage here. And then we'll just end this here. 708, and we killed over 3,000 men. Captured another 500. So that is great. That is a great. That's even better than what I had the result with the crash. So I'm really happy with that.
Watch for the enemy.
So we defeated them. 1,800 prisoners. Killed them all. Now this is what I was saying. If we captured that and they bring in these armies out, look at this. They've been sitting in all these for ages. We're going to pull Boromir back. We need to just watch the defence because we can't deal with all that. There's way too much. Maybe if they were stupid enough to go into Rohan or something like that and take the pressure off me, that'd be fine. Feel shite for Rohan though. But they won't, they'll come down on me. So I need to get Boromir back to safety as quick as possible. So that full episode pretty much consisted of a full end turn. Which is quite crazy when you think about it. We're going to have to get through these marshes to retreat home because that was way stretched ourselves way too thin, and all I've done there is just put myself into even more danger. Yeah, I really have. But all we can do is retreat, hold, do the same again as much as possible. Could send some reinforcements up. Right, they won't get there in time. End afternoon, we should be able to repel that easy enough, but we'll leave that for the next. Let's just cav. Quite good upgrades, I have to say. We're gonna have to. We'll just do the rest of this episode just preparing. So we will get some guardians. We just need to get units that we can send over there quickly. And efficiently. Get some General's Bodyguard units, or maybe we could actually get some of them. And we'll go with General Bodyguard, they're quite cheaper. Some of them. And we can invest in some buildings. We can invest in some mines there. I mean, we get 500 income, so I'll probably go with that. Although land clearance is quite much cheaper. You know what? Yeah, we'll leave the mines for now, but that would be something I'm going to target in the future. Over here, we're going to want to just invest in everything possible to get money. All over here, I want to invest in money, money, money. And over here, they're trying to close in on us here. I think they've got the drop in us. They don't.
Yes.
Now we've just got to force their deal with them. One unit, they thought they could just surprise attack me. It's not going to happen. We have our units here. We will retrain as well. Not much to spend, but that'll tie us up for this episode. So I really do hope you enjoyed watching. I hope it turned out a bit better with the problem of the glitch, but these things happen. So I'll add that in just after we finish this episode. And maybe if any of you can get back to me on that. And also welcome tips, comments, likes. I do appreciate them all. It means a lot of these are watching these right through, and do appreciate them a lot, and I will take all your tips and tactics into consideration at this point as well when we're getting so overwhelmed. Maybe some ideas, I'll take them, I'll listen to them, I'll read them. But I do hope you've enjoyed, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. this is the point I was going to add at the end of my episode of what happened during this fight. I beat them really well, and now I'm stuck on this, and I'm stuck watching Boromir constantly hitting that city with his sword, pretty much. It's really pissed me off. I mean, this game is great in all its aspects, but this really annoys me. If anybody has any fixes they could maybe recommend, I would all appreciate it, because I can't find anything to really fix this online.